Okay, this question is, what do I think about PowerPoint? This is for those of you who are considering giving presentations to groups. Generally speaking, that's the application of the question. What do I think of PowerPoint? So here's what I think. Let's start by doing a little exercise. Okay, what's missing? If you're like most people, you'll tell me 3 and 7. Anything else? Sometimes people will think way outside of the box and they'll say 0, which is very impressive. And other people will go 10, and if it's in a group environment, they're giving high fives, wow. And sometimes someone will come up with something crazy like 4.5 and start into decimal points. So generally speaking, I get 3 and 7. Sometimes I'll get other numbers or other parts of numbers. But let me ask you this. I ask simply what's missing. Do you see pineapples on the whiteboard here? Do you see Rolls Royces? Do you see cats, birds, dogs, trees? Do you see tables? Do you see telephones? 99.9% of everything in the universe is missing. You came back with 3 and 7, sometimes 0 and 10, and sometimes 4.5. What happened here is I created a playground. Now the playground I created, I didn't tell you what the playground is. You assumed it. And that's the danger here. The brain assumes a playground. I proposed a playground. You stayed inside the playground. 3 and 7 are both inside the playground called whole numbers between 1 and 10. Now some people expand the playground. They nudge the line. They cheat a little bit, go for the 0, go for the 10, thinking maybe they can get away with that. That's pretty radical. Rarely does anyone say pineapple or car. So this is the way I like to talk about PowerPoint. PowerPoint is a magnificent software program. Does all kinds of cool things. The danger is, if you assume that your presentation will be made up of PowerPoint slides, then you are creating for yourself a playground. Into that playground, you will play. And you will stay inside that playground from beginning to end. Here's the danger. They're boring. They can be very boring. Now, some of you are really good at this, and you know how to make words spin and fly in from the left, and whoo, it's very exciting. It's not. It's boring. It's old. And sometimes we'll put 100 words on a slide and then read them. I just love it when a presenter gets up and clicks their little button and says, okay, now let's read together. And we read 100 words on a page, which is painful. And sometimes they'll have us all read out loud, which is ooh, exciting. And then they'll click and you'll see another slide of another 100 words and we're all supposed to read again. And please don't do that to anybody. If everything you're going to convey is in the PowerPoint presentation, I'll say this from the beginning again, this is important. If everything you're going to convey, everything you're going to present is in the PowerPoint, don't make anyone listen to you. Email them the thing. Let them read it on their own time. People are busy. They have other things that they could be doing. If everything's going to be inside the playground called PowerPoint, save them the pain. Don't make them listen to you. Email them the thing and let them move on with their lives. If, however, you're going to move people, you're going to empower people, excite people, challenge people, then find a better way to do it than a PowerPoint presentation. Use PowerPoint when it's appropriate. Use better ideas when they're appropriate. My suggestion on PowerPoint is be careful. It's not the be-all and end-all. It's a tool, and when helpful, I suggest you use it. I will as well.